Assignment 5 Video 10. In this video we'll take a look at how to create COGO points using the corridor that we just created. So to do that, first of all I'm just going to eliminate a couple of things here and turn on the layered properties manager as well, because we'll be needing that in a little bit. Okay, first thing that we're going to do is go up to, zoom in on the plan view so you can see what's going on. Go to corridors, go down to utilities, go down to create COGO points from corridor and click on this. AutoCAD will ask you from where we want the entire corridor range, and then we have to name the point group, so we'll just name it corridor A. Select point codes to create. So these are where we're going to select the different point codes that we'll use. And since we just want the surface of the corridor, we can eliminate the all the base stuff. So just going through the list here, if we eliminate all the ones that are unnecessary, we can see that the only ones that we actually need are the top of curb, the flow line gutter, or the gutter, the edge of traveled way, the daylight, the crown of the road, and the back of the curb. After we have these ones selected, we can simply click on OK. And if you notice down here at the command prompt, it says COGO points created. Now none of the points show up here, and the reason for that is because we had turned them off when we had cleaned up our drawing. But if we go to our point groups over here and we expand this, we can see that the point group of corridor A has been created. If we right click and go to properties, we can go down to our point styles, and what you'll have to do is edit these so that they can go on the right layer and the layers can show up, right? And the point elevations can show up. So what I'll do is I'll start with the basic, copy the current selection, change this to corridor, let's say corridor A. Corridor, let's just call it corridor A points. Marker will keep the same, 3D geometry. It's the display where we have to change the layer that we should get into. So instead of the V node, what it should be is, let's say call it A5 corridor points. Let's color it yellow. There we go. And click on OK. And while we're here, we can create a new one, or click on OK for this. So A5 corridor points. Then we go to our label and we do the same thing. Let's create a new layer. Call this one A5 corridor label. Let's color this one yellow as well. Click on OK. So we have our corridor points and corridor label. Now that those layers are changed, it should be fine. We'll click on apply and OK. The next step is to take a look at our point label style. We'll just do elevation and description. Start with that one. Copy the current selection. And we can call it corridor A label. And under general, you have to switch the layer, don't forget. Find the one that you want. Corridor label. So it changes there. Under the layout, switch the text height to 2 or even 1.5. Well, let's keep it even, 2 millimeters. Don't forget to go up and switch the point elevation to 2 millimeters as well. Also, the precision should be to 3 decimal places. So we click on this, don't forget to send it over, click on OK, apply, and OK, and apply, and OK. So now what happens is, if we take a look at our layer right here, these layers are actually off. If we switch these ones on, then we can see that the elevations and the descriptions come up for the daylighting, for the gutter, back of curb, crown, so forth. Okay? So now with these points created, our next step is to use them to create a surface, but that'll be in the next video. So this concludes the video for assignment 5 video 10.